hope you're all doing well. So it is a very gloomy day today and it's my day off and I've had a very slow start to the morning and I'm just loving it. I'm loving today. I'm in a really good mood. I didn't actually plan on filming today. I was just going to do some housework and then I'll be catching up with a friend around lunch. But when I'm in these good moods, I just feel like turning on the camera and filming a video. So today's video is in collaboration with a beautiful jewellery brand called Linjer. Now I was over the moon when they sent me an email because I've actually followed Linjer for years on Instagram. They do lab grown diamond and gold kind of jewellery, just like little stud. They do everything pretty much, but I was in particular looking at their studs. I haven't yet treated myself to them, but they've been on my wish list for the longest time. So for full transparency, I'm not being paid to film this video, but they have sent me a couple of pieces and I agreed to film a short review video on the brand and let you guys know how I've been finding them, because I have been wearing them for the past week non-stop and I'm loving them. So I'll just be going through each of the pieces that I ended up choosing from them and just talking a little bit about the brand itself. So just quickly, I want to talk a little bit about where I'm at with jewellery, because I've always been one of those people that kind of just has a couple of little jewellery pieces and I never change them and they just, yeah, I never really thought about it, to be honest. However, over the past couple of years, I have started to build a little bit of a jewellery collection, because the style that I am going for, like the capsule wardrobe, more minimalist style, you definitely need jewellery pieces to kind of accessorize. So that's kind of where I'm at with jewellery. And the pieces that I chose from Linjer, I wanted to keep them quite simple and minimal because I wanted to pair them with jewellery pieces that I already have. And I feel as though these do that very, very well. So without further ado or too much rambling, let's just get straight into the jewellery pieces, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the brand as well as we go through them, because it has to be mentioned. This brand puts so much effort into the environment and sustainability, and I know that's what you guys also care about, so I really wanted to kind of emphasize that in this video. The first piece is this beautiful London blue topaz ring. As soon as I saw it on the website, I knew I had to have it. I just loved the deep blue. I think it's because I'm just obsessed with navy at the moment. I've been adding so much navy to my wardrobe and I thought that this would tie in really well with my new navy pieces. So it is nice to have a little bit of colour in my jewellery. So a little bit about the ring. At its core, it is made from recycled 925 silver, and then it is plated with a very thick 14 karat gold, 5 times thicker than your usual gold plated jewellery. So I thought that that was really good, especially for someone like me who forgets to take their jewellery off when they're hopping in the shower. And I have noticed with my other gold plated jewellery, over time it has been wearing away. So to know that this is far thicker is always a nice little bonus. And then as for the gemstones, they are a natural topaz, they're ethically sourced, and they are hand cut. So what more could you want from a piece of jewellery? Now the second piece I chose is another ring, and the reason I chose this one is because it is very minimal and I thought it would be a really great stacker with other pieces that I already have. But this week I've just been wearing it on its own and it's really nice. And with both of these rings, I chose the size that goes on the middle finger because my middle finger is the same size as my pointer, so I can kind of swap them all around and wear them on more fingers, I guess. So with this piece, it is again made from recycled 925 silver and then plated in that thick 14 karat gold. Made from all recycled materials. This piece especially, you can't even feel that it's on. I kind of forget that it's there until I'll be out and about and someone will compliment my jewellery and I'm like, oh that's right, I'm wearing that ring. So if you're someone who likes to wear jewellery and it doesn't really feel like you're wearing jewellery, this piece especially, and any of these dainty kind of rings, I find are perfect for that. They really add something to your outfit. They're very pretty. But yeah, they definitely don't weigh you down and don't get annoying. So the next pieces I chose actually came as a set, so very good value for money. And whenever I see ear stacks on either Pinterest or Instagram, I am just mesmerized, and I feel like whenever I try and put a bit of an earring stack together, it just never, I never know what kind of earrings go with what. So when I saw this stack, I was sold, and I really liked it as well because it had the ear cuff. I do actually have a piercing up here. I sometimes put an earring in it, but it can just be a little annoying when I'm sleeping, and it can kind of get a little bit sore. So I generally just stick to my 2 earlobe piercings here, but the ear cuff just adds like another dimension, and I like how there's 2 earrings on one ear and 3 on the other. So as for the ear stack, they come with these beautiful gemstone huggy earrings. I believe they're called the Eva Huggies, and they are again made from 925 recycled sterling silver at the core, 14 karat gold plated, and then the gemstones are actually white topaz. So these are really beautiful. Another very dainty piece that you don't even kind of realize that you're wearing. But I really like these ones because I do have some Huggies that are just plain gold, but I really like the sparkle that these ones give. So absolutely love those. And then they also come with these studs. I believe these are called the Ida studs, and they're just like a little star stud. Very, very lightweight, very dainty, and they pair really, really nicely with the Huggies. And then you have the ear cuff. So the ear cuff kind of just slips onto your ear. It has a little opening and you can kind of press it just to kind of tighten it wherever you want on the ear. I kind of just did it in the middle of the ear because that's where it sits best. But all ears are different, so kind of just maneuver it around until you find a comfortable spot and just lightly squeeze it, and it should stay in place. So like I said, I've been wearing these pieces all week. I'm thoroughly enjoying them. I forget that they're even there because they are so lightweight and dainty. They did have chunkier styles of jewellery, but these were the kind of pieces that I was missing from my current jewellery collection. So I'm really glad that I went for these. And in saying that, I don't think I've ever spent so long on a jewellery website in my life, because I found it so hard to choose which pieces that I wanted. They were all so beautiful, and I just had to think, Shannon, what are the pieces that are missing from your current collection, and just get those to start off with. So yeah, really, really excited about this collaboration. I cannot believe Linjer wanted to work with me. So yeah, definitely take a look at their website. I think you guys are going to love their pieces. And before I forget, I want to talk a little bit about the packaging, because I wanted to get straight into the jewellery, but this has to be mentioned. So each piece of jewellery comes in this beautiful velvet pink pouch, which are great when you're traveling to keep all of your jewellery in. And then in addition to that, to keep the item protected, all of the jewellery were in these little plastic pouches. And when I first saw it, I was a little bit like bummed. I was like, oh, look at all the plastic that they're using. They really didn't have to do that. But upon reading what it says on these bags, they are all 100% landfill safe and biodegradable. So they have put so much thought into every little detail. And in addition to that, the actual jewellery came in a cardboard box, and it said on the side that they offset the carbon emissions for every shipment. So I actually had a look on their website because I wanted to kind of know how do they do that. So how that works is with every order, they assess the carbon emission footprint for that shipment, and then they financially allocate funds to a special carbon emissions offset project. So these include renewable energy initiatives to replace fossil fuels, reforestation and forest preservation projects, and energy efficiency projects to reduce energy usage. So there are a bunch of projects that they are contributing to, which is so good to know because there are so many other jewelry brands out there, plenty of whom that I've actually collaborated with before. However, this is the first one that I've seen so far that put so much time and effort into their environment and sustainability, and it just makes it easier for the consumer to kind of pick which one they want to go for. So if I know that every piece that I receive is made from recycled materials and ethically sourced, and the carbon emissions are being offset, well then I'm going to go for them. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's inspired you to kind of assess your jewelry collection and potentially add a few new pieces, a little bit of a treat yourself moment. And I hope you don't mind me doing a collaboration video. I really don't do them often. However, when a brand like Linjer reaches out, you can't say no because they are so beautiful. I love everything that they are about, and I thought you guys would too. So I really wanted to share this brand with you because I've been following them for a really long time now, and they are genuinely a brand that I would support and purchase from. So with all of that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely day or night depending on where you are in the world and what time you're watching this. And of course, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.